We are on the brand new Highfield Sport 800. So we wanted you to join us and kind of do a little walk through the boat. So starting off on the Sport 800, you're going to see the main thing on this boat is pretty spacious for a 26-foot rib. You can see here we're in kind of somewhat choppy conditions, 1 to 2 footers with a good 12-knot wind offshore. But we have people here on the boat, super comfortable, we're cruising. So think of this as your family day boat. You know, definitely feel safe, bring the kids, bring the family out here. If you guys want to go snorkeling, sandbar, do a little offshore stuff, you're in a boat that's more than capable for those things. We'll kind of dive into the creature comforts. So you can see here, we're at the helm. This is set up with the brand new Suzuki 150s, all digital, but really nice large helm station for a boat this size. You can see we have the brand new Simrad NSX12 ultra wide. So brand new product from Simrad that's coming out. You're seeing this on a lot of the bigger boats like our Axopars, but this technology is being implemented into the Highfields. But all around, I mean, this is a great family creature comfort boat that offers everything you need on the water. All right, so we'll start here at the bow of the boat. The biggest thing you're gonna notice is look at this massive daybed that comes standard on the boat. This isn't something that you have to pop in place. This is all built into the boat, and all it is a couple cushions. But the biggest thing with this daybed, it's not just aesthetic, it's function. Look at the size of that storage cabin you have in there. Life jackets, fins, dive gear, anything you need to store on the boat. You have this massive hatch in here to store everything you're gonna need. One of the biggest creature comforts you're gonna notice on this boat that other boats in this price range and size aren't gonna have is our electric windlass. You can't see it from here, but if I move this cushion out of the way, you have full access to your windlass control here. So on those diving days, sandbar days, instead of throwing the big anchor and kind of pulling up by hand, you have a fully electric windlass to make anchoring super easy. All right, so we're coming to the forward of the console. Like we were talking earlier with the big storage compartment, most boats, our biggest issue is not having a lot of storage. Here we go into the forward console. We have a mini door here, so you can store any of the little stuff you have in there without having to open this large door. So this makes it super easy to store anything in there, but also to get your electronics. All right guys, so now we're at the aft of the boat. You're gonna see a lot of cool features back here. Feature number 1 we wanna talk about is the electric fridge. So no more need for bringing a big lunky cooler and put all your stuff in there. You have a nice size fridge to keep everything cold. Option 2 back here is large daybed. So we have the forward daybed, but now we have the second daybed. So this is gonna start as your rear bench seat, but once we anchor up, get to the sandbar, and anybody wants to catch a tan, we just drop this down. Now we have a massive daybed to kind of hang out with. If we have anyone interested in water sports, come standard with this topo. This is kind of built into the boat, so super sturdy, it's structural. We can do any kind of water sports, you know, water skiing, tubing, things like that. So definitely a lot of options to keep the family entertained while we're out on the water. So now we want to talk a little bit about the motor packages we have here. This current boat is rigged with twin Suzuki 150s. Max horsepower rate on this boat is actually 200, but we've found now that rigging them with the 150s, you're still getting a crazy top speed of closer to 62, 63 miles an hour, but having a really efficient fuel burn. Since this is an aluminum rib, it's a much lighter boat compared to its fiberglass counterparts. So with that less weight, we don't have to overpower the boat. So we can get higher top speeds and lower fuel consumption with smaller motors. We do offer Suzuki, Yamaha, or Mercury. So if you really want to go fast boat, we can obviously put, you know, Mercury 250Rs on it, but it's not needed. So this is a good family boat that does not need a whole lot of power or a whole lot of money into the engines to get you to those speeds you're looking for. Another feature I want to highlight on the Highfield Sport 800 is this impressive hardtop. So this is something you see more in Americanized center consoles. You don't see this too many in ribs. So Highfield's done really good at listening to us and Americanizing these boats. So one of the biggest things we talked with them was we want big T-top, we want a fiberglass hardtop where we can integrate speakers into it, and we want as much shade as possible. So Highfield really nailed this one on the head and gave us a large hardtop. Before we head back in, just want to go over the last couple little details about the Highfield Sport 800. So biggest thing, economic value. For this boat, bang for buck, you're not going to find too many options that give you this much luxury, this much performance, and this much space for your family. So we definitely want you to come out and try the boat, see the boat. We do have it available here at Nautical Ventures in Fort Lauderdale, but you can reach out to any of our stores and the guys can help you out with the larger Highfields. The biggest thing is just bang for a buck. This is the boat that's going to get your family on the water and not break the wallet.